Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking to you about what my favorite animal is and why. Now, to begin, surviving in an animal kingdom is a skill in itself. For me, what takes a skillful animal is one that is independent, one that can adapt to the situations it's presented with, and one that can adapt to the environment it's surrounded with. Now, National Geographic reported that with this species that we're looking at today, it was the first animal they have seen where scientists believed it was a hoax. They didn't believe it was an actual animal. Now, why, you may ask? The answer is they thought it was a hodgepodge of 3 different animals. It looked like a fantasy creature, and they didn't believe it was an actual animal. But it is, and the animal that we're talking about today has 3 different adaptation skills and 3 different sets of skills that it has gained from these 3 different species that it's kind of mixed in together. The New York Times also reported in 2020 that this animal may be of value because of its adaptations and its contribution to human medicine. Their milk contains a special antibacterial protein that could lead to new superbug-resistant antibodies. Now, why is this important? This can lead to more antibiotics and medicine being derived from their milk alone. The main qualities of this animal that make it incredible also include its tail, webbed feet, and bill, which make it a very independent animal and increase its ability to adapt to the environment around it, which to me increases its survival rate. This animal also has other benefits, such as the beaver-like tail. They use it to steer in the water and navigate its way through the different terrain and complicated areas. Also, its webbed feet, they use it to propel themselves underwater to further catch fish, insects, and different species it needs to survive and eat. Finally, the bill also comes with specialized nerve endings called electroreceptors, which are tiny electrical currents generated by the muscular contractions that its prey have. So it can catch them from miles and miles away. It doesn't even know, and they're there for to say, but they feel their electrical impulses. The animal also stores whatever it eats in its cheek pouches, kind of like with hamsters. And this makes it amazing for them and such a great adaptation because they're able to catch their food and continue on hunting for hours and hours and hours instead of stopping to eat. It's kind of like a stop and go meal. They put it in their cheek pouches, they wait until they catch enough food to feed themselves and their family members and their pack, and then they go ahead and eat it then. Some scientists counteract these claims by saying that this animal is more negative than it is positive. They believe that all of these different adaptations it has and the fact that it's 3 different species make it less likely to survive and make it just a genetic mutation that is a result of the overarching reach the scientist is trying to take. Refute this claim by saying that each of the aspects it has from all 3 of these animals are positive to its survival. These animals all use the tools they have and they got from different animals, and they use it to provide for themselves and for their families and ultimately survive longer than they would have without it. It also increases the land terrain they're able to go to because of all 3 of these adaptations. They're able to go on land, they're able to go on sea, they're able to go in water and in mud, and just increase the amount of land they can live in and places they can catch their food in, and just overall beneficial things to its survival. The animal I'm talking about today is the platypus. The platypus is the best for this in terms of survival, and it has a lot of adaptations that makes its survival a lot longer compared to other species that they don't have these adaptations. I think, in conclusion, that the platypus should be one of the world's greatest animals and should get more recognition and research into it just because of the different beneficial qualities it has that can have a long-lasting effect on not only us but on scientists as well.